If you're a sports fan, make sure you go check out SportsCastr for all of your sports news. Whether you are a Patriots fan or not, this is the perfect way to meet all of your sports needs and is a platform I personally use myself in case any of you guys want to catch me live talking about training camp recaps, etc. I'll leave a link in the description below.
What is up, Pats Nation? It's Patriots Global back here with another video, and the New England Patriots have made another trade for another offensive lineman. So this time they have traded with divisional rivals the Buffalo Bills for center Russell Bodine. The terms of this trade is that the Patriots, of course, will get the center, and the Buffalo Bills will get a Patriots 6th round pick. This 6th round pick is something that I referenced in my Duke Dawson video. This was the 6th round pick that they got in that trade with the Broncos. Again, the Patriots have made another 2 trades for offensive linemen prior to this, which I made both videos on. One was an offensive guard, and of course one was an offensive tackle. But with David Andrews most likely out for the entire season with issues with blood clots in his lungs, of course, sadly, the Patriots are kind of up there with center. Now, I still expect Ted Karras to take over this spot, but in the end, the Patriots did need to add some depth. And with this guy, they're getting a 5-year veteran who has had experience with teams again such as the Buffalo Bills and the Bengals. Bodine was a guy who was originally signed by the Buffalo Bills as a free agent last year, ended up making 10 starts for the Bills in 2018. He did battle some injuries last season though, had a couple of offseason surgeries in this winter, including one on his shoulder. This training camp with the Bills, he did not get much starting reps with the starting unit down there in Buffalo. And interestingly enough, they decided to line him up at guard for the Bills' final preseason game on Thursday night. He has a total of 74 career starts in those 5 NFL seasons, in which he started every game over his 4 seasons in the NFL. He was actually originally drafted by the Bengals back in 2014 in the 4th round. He's 6'4", 311 pounds. So he adds some fairly decent build into the interior of the Patriots offensive line. And what I expect from this is mainly depth, okay? Because Bodine is nothing special of a center. In fact, there's a lot of things that I'm concerned about with him. Again, his health, especially as of late, has become something to monitor. He also has really short arms, so he's had a lot of troubles with blocks, especially very notably in the run game, which is something that is super concerning. And again, if he's going to play center, he's going to be the one snapping the ball off to Tom Brady. And when the Patriots are already trying to establish a run game, having a center who is not able to really stick with his blocks could prove to be an issue. Honestly, to me, I would think that the Patriots could go out and sign a better center than Bodine, in my personal opinion, whether that's trade-wise. And I bet there has to be at least one center on the free agency market that could have been better than Bodine. The Pats ended up trading him a day before they have to make their final roster cutdown. So in the end, he's going to be a guy that makes the final roster. I'll be curious if he sticks on the team throughout the season. But in the end, they did make a trade for him, so they clearly did want him, and he will be making the final roster. We'll have to see if Dante Scarnecchia can get the best out of him. Again, with the Bills and the Bengals, he hasn't really done much. He hasn't done anything great. There's been a lot of low points and concerns with how he plays, and again, his arms, they're very short. So really just crossing my fingers that Dante Scarnecchia can somehow work his magic on this center. But that's going to be it for today's video. Not too much here to talk about. But the Patriots trade with, again, the Buffalo Bills for Russell Bodine. Patriots adding some depth again at the offensive line and adding some depth at the center position. What are your guys' thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments below. Also, make sure you guys like and subscribe, as it helps me, the channel, and even you guys out very, very, very much. Make sure you guys share this video with everybody who knows we can go to the Patriots Global family. And other than that, I will catch you guys in another video.